Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to more DemonCrawl. You guys were insanely excited about the return of DemonCrawl, so here we are. Level 4. It's becoming more difficult to distinguish between reality and fiction. Lore. A lot of levels, dude. I'm a little afraid. I can't deny I'm a little afraid. This is also a huge first level, all things considered. We know what we're doing, right? It's another danger barrel. I'm not too concerned about the danger barrel. Feed me your items. You want 8 freaking items? I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't giving you 8 items. Spawn a coin whenever you discover a cell of value 4 or greater. I think that is, like, actually good, though. I think that's actually good. Okay, well, we know that has to be. We know this has to be. There's a 4. You should spawn a coin. You did. I don't know why I expected it to lie to me, but it 100% did. So this has to be, that means one of these two has to be. And one of these two has to be, so it has to be this, I think. Yeah. Makes logical sense in my head. It might not in yours, and you know, your time may vary. Your time may vary. Let's do a little up here. Let's do a little up here. Also, I saw the comments on the last one. There was a lot of oh my god, the misplays. Oh my god, why is he so bad? I don't freaking know. I feel like I did pretty damn good, to be honest with you. I actually thought I did better than you could have ever expected me to do on that one. Since I hadn't played DemonCrawl in, like, I don't know, several months, and I won. That feels like a pretty solid play in my book. Good first level, by the way. Pretty pleased. We move on. Nothing too crazy going on in this level. I mean, dude, all the money. So much money, you love to see it. Spawn a random number of chests between the stage minimum and max power. So we do know that stage min power is 1, max power is 2. So, I mean, in my book, it's just not worth it to pop that. Because you're not getting that much, right? You're not getting the bang for your buck that you would like to be getting. So I feel like it's a little bit of a waste to do it. Look at freaking this, dude. Look at this. Okay. So this is a fine start. I mean, we have so much knowledge everywhere. Everywhere is knowledge. This is knowledge. That's knowledge. That's knowledge. And then our knowledge begins to wane. Then our knowledge wanes. Okay. So we know that one of these two is safe, but we also know one of them's bad. It's a prime 50-50. We also know that one of these two is safe, which makes that a bad square. We also know one of these two is bad. We know that one of these 3 is bad. We know nothing about this spot, which is a little unfortunate, I will say. I mean, do we actually know much here? We don't know much here at all, and there's not a whole lot that can help me either, so I feel like you have to go with a little bit of a guess. I'm gonna say this isn't a monster. Okay, well, wow, dude, we had so much land that could have actually been safe, and that makes that even worse, to be honest, because we were so unlucky. We were so unlucky. Okay. I mean, in the end, it's actually kind of fine, because, oh my lord, it's a freaking 6, dude. It's actually fine. We lose a little bit of health. We have 43 money. 43 freaking money. I mean, send me to the shop immediately and let me buy my life away. When you lose this item, gain a random legendary. Okay. Whenever you would lose an item, lose this item instead. So that means that is quite literally an anti-synergy. Gain 1% pathfinding at the end of each stage for each different type of aura present. So pathfinding allows you to complete a stage with a percentage of cells still unsolved. I have no idea what that means. but it feels like something useful. So Windy, gain an item at the start of the stage, lose 2 items at the end of the stage. Dude, that's freaking brilliant. That's freaking brilliant. So now you just have to you gotta make sure you lose this. And we can dig up loot in cells, which it's fine. It doesn't really affect me at all. But if you smile and nod, then maybe they'll be happy. I found the heart. I'll take it. I'll take it. Fill me up. Fill me up with your sweet heart, love, and goodness. Okay. Smack that. Smack that. Secrets below the surface. It's a big 10-banger. You love to see that too. I mean, there's no complaints when you're giving me hard, sweet loot. I mean, this is the easiest level of all time. What do you even take me for that you give me such an easy level? I'm also now realizing that was not a 10-banger. We also don't know if that's an enemy or not, so just chill on that front for right now. We know this is like this. A lot of scary going on up here, but it's actually totally fine. Because we know everything. Reduce the prices of items and strangers by 3 coins. Whenever you spend at least 20, gain a present. That's also very good. I'm in a position where I don't want to lose any of these items, actually. There's one item I want to lose. So we'll see if we lose it, I suppose. We finish. So we gained 1% pathfinding. We lost. We did not lose the puzzle piece, which is unfortunate. So basically, I lost the new stuff that I got. And I kept everything else. So I suppose it's kind of fine. Because what we had before was actually very good. Projectiles have a small chance to become a blessing. I don't have projectiles, so I don't really care. Lose an item whose position in your inventory equals the value of the target numbered cell. Yes. Yes, we're going to do that. We're going to do that. So when you target a cell with a magic item, it gains electric. When you complete a stage, gain a soul for each electric cell. Okay. This is so interesting, right? I think I need this, but dude, I would have freaking loved to get that electric thing, because then I could have. Oh, what have I done? I found new paint. How ain't that just dandy? It's so dandy, dude. I got money for days. Why do I have so many freaking? I have so many freaking diamonds everywhere. I will cast Lotus at a random location for 6 coins. Okay, you need to explain what Lotus is. Okay, it'll pop up. It'll pop up. Restore lives equal to the value of target numbered cell. Okay, spawn a Lotus. You spawn Lotus on that square. I think that maybe revived me for 2 health. My health was full. So this isn't really something that I'm immediately concerned about, but I'll take it. I also pick up the paint. I mean, look, it's paint. How can you be upset about a little bit of paint? Paint is a positive thing. It's good. Chests are half as likely to contain omens. That seems also good. 24 coins, you'll forge head armor. I would be happy for you to to give me head. Okay. Fantastic. Boom, boom, boom. Smack. 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 Give me the coins everywhere. I mean, dude, it's so good. You just get coins for like breathing right now, which is it's a lovely thing. You can't complain about free coin economy, which is not the math website that saved me in college. Okay, these are all safe actually, because then that's like that, that's like that. These are gonna go down. My armor is ready. You gave me a chef hat. Whenever you consume an item, gain coins equal to half its value. Okay, I mean, we'll put it on, right? There's no reason not to put it on. Just don't get hit, right? And then the armor won't break. It's just that easy. Okay, so there's still 5 enemies up here, and we're absolutely, it's gonna break. But let's do this. So this is in 3. So I will lose an item whose position in my inventory equals the value of the targeted number cell. We target a 3. We lose the puzzle piece. I solve the puzzle, and I get this. Whenever I pick up a diamond, gain a soul. Okay. Cool. I mean, that's great, right? That's great. I'm happy about it. Let's hit this. Okay, it's a 3. That's safe as well. And then that's like that. And then this 2 is like that. And then this 2 is like that. And this 2 is safe. And there's a money. And there's a 3. And freaking, he did it. He freaking did it. He's so good. Okay. I get scared whenever I complete a level because I feel like I'm going to break something. But I didn't break anything. Your item timers do not update. That does not affect me, sir. I don't really care about my item timers to begin with. Oh, baby. It's actually just so good. Because you ready for this? I'm going to get a soul and then another soul. And now I have 7 health instead. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to open more chests. It's more head armor. I mean, I appreciate the head armor. That said, I can't even use it. Because I already got crap on my head. So I deeply apologize that I can't use your head armor. Because I would like to. It's armor. I would love to use armor whenever available to use armor, but it's just improbable at the current moment. Okay. We're moving, dude. I would say that we are doing fine, right? You know, we haven't had any ridiculously good plays. But we haven't had anything poor, right? Hasn't been any poor plays quite yet. Whether or not we reach a point where there's some poor plays remains to be seen. But I feel pretty good about my plays thus far. There's a 2. Oh, no. That's a 2. This is now where I feel adequately stuck. It's gonna take me a minute and a half to figure out where my next move is. I feel like there's something here. I mean, like, obviously one of these 2 is bad. But that does not mean this isn't bad, because it could be this, right? But it does confirm if it's this or if it's this, it can't be this. So that's safe, and that opens up so much. Okay, so we got there. In the end, we got there. That's all that matters. That's what you call an ounce of patience keeps the doctor away. Because the doctor would take away my health. Okay. It's not really what a doctor does. In fact, the doctor restores your health. You get what I'm saying, though. Okay, so one of these 2 is bad. That doesn't really help me, though. But we know one of these 2 is bad. Which means this has to be bad. Because if both of these are bad, and one of these has to be bad, then this 2 is touching. So this has to be bad. Which now means one of these 2 has to be bad. Which means that this is safe. I'm not sure how useful that was. But it's not terrible, dude, to be honest with you. It's really not terrible. We could spawn some chests, right? Couple of chest action. Is that what you're looking for? This is also safe as well. Which doesn't really help me in the slightest either. We also know this has to be... That does not have to be bad, actually. That does not have to be bad. Looking at the ones here. So, I mean, it could be this. No, it can't be that. It could be this. Could also just be this. It's hard to tell. It's one of these 2. I mean, it could be this easily. But it could also be this, right? Yeah, it could be that. It's a little bit of a 50-50 in that area. I don't see any logic at the current moment that would lean me away from that. This 3 is kind of fascinating to me. Because it makes me think that this is a spot. Which means that's not. And you know what? I'm willing to admit that I did wholeheartedly guess right there. But it was educated in a weird sort of way. This is fricked. That's fricked. I don't like that at all. Okay. So one of these 2 and one of these 2. So does this satisfy everything? That does satisfy everything. Does this satisfy everything? That also satisfies everything. So that is a true 50-50 there. We know that 2 are in here. So let's just keep those 2 in there for right now. We know 1 is over here, minimum. And that means that there's 1 more over here. Presumably like right here, which would put another 1 in the corner. So here's what I'm thinking. This isn't 1. Because it doesn't make sense. Now this is figured out, which puts this here, this here, this here. Spawns a 4, which is interesting. This is secured, and this is secured. Okay. I mean, it was a little wonky, I'll be honest, because I think we did guess there. My logic, while not sound, it did exist. It just wasn't good. And we probably got a little lucky, but I mean, look, sometimes you'd rather be lucky than good, right? It's more head armor. I'm tired of the head armor, dude. I don't need a head armor. Gain a soul for each consumable item you have. For the next 300 turns, you cannot restore life. I'm actually interested in that, but let me see this first. Spawn a SAWBLADE on a target empty cell and set its lifespan to the length of your chain. Okay, so what is a SAWBLADE? An orb that destroys objects in its path and explodes in a 5x5 after 5 collisions. Okay, I have no idea what that means, but I am going to buy it, and then I'm going to use it. Because, like, we might as well. And I'm interested to see what happens. And I'm going to throw it down here, like, right now. So, let's spawn a SAWBLADE right there. I must start a chain before I can use this. I have no idea what that means. Okay, maybe I should read the chain part. To the length of your chain. Chain. Making 2 or more consecutive turns by pressing on cells with the same value. Okay, opening the same cell twice in a row does not affect your chain. Hover your avatar to view information about your chain. Probably about your current chain. Okay. So my current chain... Wow, this is interesting. How cool, dude. So I'm going to assume that, like, if I come here and I click the 1. And then I come here and I click another 1. My chain value is currently 1. Okay. So then I click another 1. Then I click another 1, and my chain value is still 1. So SAWBLADE is... Spawn a SAWBLADE, but you set it to the length of the chain. Okay. Yeah. Now I understand in a weird sort of way. Because we can do a little bit with this, right? We can do a little bit with this. I mean, it's still going. We have to do it very wonky, right? Because we're now at a chain length of 11. Which is a lot. That's a lot. So I think we now want to put down the SAWBLADE. And I'm just going to put it down up here. Okay. Except I think I'm not supposed to. It explodes. I have no idea what the frick I'm doing. Orb that destroys objects in its path and explodes in a 5x5 area after 5 collisions. Maybe it'll just work. Maybe it'll just work. That's what I'm going for right now. Now our chain is now busted. Yeah, we busted the chain. That's okay. It's actually fine. And I don't even remember where I put that chainsaw now, which is also a bad play. See, this is why you guys yell bad play a lot, because I make bad plays. I'm now realizing and understanding this. Okay. It's fine. It's fine, chat. It's fine. You can get concerned soon. Not yet though. Just let me vibe for the time being, and then we can get concerned in the future if everything goes downhill momentarily. I think I'm getting close to revealing my SAWBLADE or shotgun, whatever the hell it is. I think it's a SAWBLADE. Right? It's a SAWBLADE. Not a shotgun. Okay. We know some stuff down here, so let's just chill down here for the time being. The music, I mean, it's bopping. It always is. Never does the music not bop in this game. Okay, this is a unique one. It can't be this, which means it has to be this, which makes those available. Beautiful. And we are going to just basically wrap around this. We know this has to be safe. But that's all we know, I think. That's all we know. This is like this, that's like that, that's like that, that's like that, and like that. 2 has to be like that. This 3 is a little wonky, but not too bad. Spawning more 4s, you love to see it. Okay. Another 4 here. Where's my chainsaw, sir? Or saw... What the... I took damage. Why did I take damage? Oh, because that's not actually a good thing. I have no idea what this does, dude. I'm just gonna tell you, I'm clearly missing something, because that chainsaw did absolutely nothing. I think we're gonna try to put it down in a spot that a spot that is already discovered, and I think that's where we're gonna see immediate success with it. Thank you for the soul. Every diamond is a soul. You love to see it. Okay. Yank, yank. Boop. Boop. Chainsaw is fully charged. So let's try it again, right? You must start a chain before you use this. You're correct. You are absolutely, undoubtedly correct in this scenario. My apologies for even considering not starting a chain. It's my bad. It really is my bad. Okay, you're right there. We're not going to start a new chain at the current moment in time. So just get that out of your head. We're going to do it on the next one. Nice pathfinding. You're welcome. Or thank you, I suppose, is probably the better thing to say. Okay, finish the level. It's good, dude. It's good. I think we're doing fine, actually. We're doing really fine. This is a little jank, though. This is a little jank. So there's a 1, there's a 1. Oh baby, you gave me a ton of 1s. This is great. What is this? Spawn a random stranger. If you have at least 50 coins, spawn 3 random strangers instead. Okay. So keep in mind we want to press on 1s as much as possible. So where can I press as 1s? Right here. We can also do it here. That puts us at a chain length of 6. It's a chain length of 6. So now, I am going to put a SAWBLADE right here. Oh! Okay. Cool. We understand now. Okay. Okay. And now it's gonna... Oh. It's destroying random things in its path. Okay. I'm a little weirded out by this. I'm not gonna deny. The music is also excessively eerie at the current moment in time. But that bothers me less, to be honest. I also have a chain length of 6 all of a sudden. The SAWBLADE is nowhere near ready though, so I don't necessarily think that's something that we need to get too crazy about. So that thing's gonna explode when it hits a couple more things, right? I'm relatively prepared for this. Oh baby. I have a large chain right now. I do. It's larger than you would think. Oh, he just destroyed those. I mean, do I want him to hit the coin? I feel like I don't. Like, I want him to hit other things. Okay, it blew up. I mean, that's actually... I can see why this is useful, but I did it in a very wrong spot. It's super weird, dude. It's super weird because it's forcing me to... Okay, I mean, look, our chain is at 11, right? But that's nowhere near ready. So I feel like it's stupid for me to continue the chain. Like, does that break the chain? It does. Okay, so I don't know why we should prioritize that. It just, I don't know if it's super useful. And maybe I'm sitting here looking like a freaking idiot and you're all going, oh my god, SAWBLADE is the best item in the game. There's a small chance you are, actually. Because it feels like it could be useful if we get in a position where we can pop it in a large area. Thanks for the 50-50 over there. Really appreciate that. No way that comes back to bite me in the ass later. See, like, we're 50-50 city right now, dude. Which is not great. We also lost our hat, so I suppose I probably should put on that one. And then, I mean, we could do this, right? Which is, we would gain a soul for each consumable. I feel like that's a waste, though. I don't think you wait one more turn, and then you do this guy as well. And then this will spawn 3 random strangers. I feel like you do that on the... No, you know what? We're going to do that now. So now we got 3 of these suckers. Flares are your thing. Give me 7 coins and I'll rotate. Selling 90 mana. 2 coins and you'll fight for me. So let's... I would like you to... I want you to flare up. And then you'll do your thing. So we spent a lot of money for that sucker. Okay, this has to be bad. We know that for a fact. We also know this is probably good. Okay, I do need you to do more than that though, princess. Okay, I need you to do more than that though. Like, I need it to go all the way up. This is frick. Just make your guess now. So we got that wrong. This goes all the way up. You're flaring good stuff here, but it's not really helping me at all. I also lost my armor, which is pretty bad. I don't want to spawn the chest yet. I know that it'll spawn a lot, but if we can bump this up to a 3, get a guaranteed 3 chests, that would be extremely good. Okay, that makes that bad. Okay, and now the flares. I mean, he killed himself, which I'm not gonna say he bad or anything, but it was pretty bad, I'd say. Pretty stupid of him to just die. Okay. So these are all safe. And the logic, it's there. You can piece it together, but it's there. That's like that. Those are safe. And then we got one more monster, and it has to be one of these 2, which means this is safe, and that has to be bad. Okay. And my chainsaw is fully charged for next time. I mean, that feels pretty good, right? That feels pretty good. I could kill them with the chainsaw right now, but that feels extremely unnecessary. I'm happy, right? Why would I not be happy? I think that actually went surprisingly well. Okay. Now, we want to make a chain for once in our life. Now, can I make a chain of 2s, dude? No, I can't make a chain of 2s. That ain't gonna work. Chain of 2 is not gonna work. We need to make chains of 1. I see chains of 1. Our chain length is 2, though. Except here, call it. Let me hit you with something. Spawn a SAWBLADE on a target cell. Set its lifespan to the length of your chain. So our chain is at 1. So if we just set this to a lifespan of 2, then... So we want it to be a smaller lifespan, man. Like, why am I doing this so stupidly? So hit that once. And then the next thing this guy hits is it's going Explodo City, right? So we got chest right here. Apply electric to all cells. Electric, a cell modifier. Each cell can only have 1 aura. Aura that doubles the potency of contained object. So we literally, okay. Each time you manually, okay, sure. I'm with it despite not fully understanding. That's basically my mantra in this game. Is not fully understanding. Okay, so like, we could hit one of these coins and then a big 5x5 area implodes. But I don't think that's the move. I really don't. Because we want this sucker to implode up here somewhere. There's no reason for it not to. It would just be way more intelligent to have it explode in an area that has a lot of cells. Now the problem is getting something to spawn in that area with a lot of cells. So that does create an issue. Okay. I see the value though, which is important. We don't want to do that. That's not value. Okay, okay. Now this we're leaning towards the value right now. The value's there. We just have to make the value go to an extreme level. This is also not bad value. Thank you for the soul. It's not bad value, but I think we can do a little bit better than it. So just chill on that front for now. I mean, that's we have to do that one, right? I mean, you're not gonna get better than that. Let's pop it. I think that was bad. I think that was bad. But I don't know, dude. It feels very anticlimactic, is I think the issue that I have with it. Because it feels like I should be getting super excited about the explosion, but it can never really hit any useful cells, right? Like, am I wrong in my assumption of the item? I don't think I am. We're still at 2 and 7. I want to get that up to 3 before I pop that boyo, you know? So, what do you do here? Well, we know this has to be a bad spot, which means it's one of these two, which means, I mean, those are all safe, sure, I agree. I do agree that those all have to be safe. I also agree that we can probably get a decent chain here, and the chainsaw is fully recharged. Let's put it up here. It's got 6s, huh? It ain't gonna, well, I mean, let's do this. He's now down to 1. It explodes, okay. Did that help us? It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. I'm gonna go with maybe. I'm just gonna keep on going with maybe until it proves me insanely wrong and helps us to a degree that I don't quite realize. What I don't know is if it is helping a lot, but in the sense of it's giving us more space, right? Like it's clearing out an area and then making the numbers less complicated in that area, thus making my life easier without me even realizing it. I think it might be doing that. It's just, it's a subtle help, and I'm not a very subtle person. I don't realize how much it's helping. There's also 8 monsters remaining, and I'm trying to figure that one out, because there's a total of like 12 cells remaining, and that's kind of terrifying, to be honest with you. I suppose I now understand that does make sense, because there's a lot of commotion going on over here. I mean, that is a 6, so you got me, I suppose. That is where they are. Okay, fair enough. Whack. Our pathfinding is still at 1%. I still don't really understand pathfinding. Somebody will explain it. It'll be explained. This is going well, dude. I'm actually killing it right now. And we're probably gonna win again. Convert all visible strangers into spawners of the same type. No. Gain coins in increments of 5 equal to 1/10 the sum of the target visible 3x3 area rounded down. Honestly, you got me with a lot of words, so that's good. A target cell gains or loses burning. I think that's also useful because we can do burning. So we come in here, we're at a 3 out of 10. I'm gonna tell you right now, you already know what we're doing. We are going to be popping we're gonna be popping the chests on this one, and I'm very excited to do so. Our chain is at 6. Here's the thing, though. We don't want the chain to be high. I keep on forgetting this, but we don't want the chain to be high. So don't get too excited about it. Let's just get things... Let's get things going. And then once we get them going, life will be good. Okay, so this has to be. And one of these has to be. Which is fine. That also means that... why is that? That doesn't make sense. Maybe it does make sense. Maybe I'm bad. I might be bad. I might be bad. Okay, we need to get increments of 5 equal to 1/10 the sum of target visible 3x3 area. I mean, that breaks me a little bit, but it's a good broken, right? It's a good broken. This is also some Kingdom Hearts crap in the music right now. New paint, baby. How can you not get excited about new paint? Let's go. Okay, chainsaw is charged. Chain length is at 3. Okay, what in the world? Oh. Oh, dude, that's great. Oh, just pop that, to be honest. Just pop that. What did I just pop, actually? I don't know. Maybe I read that wrong, and I should not have popped that. What is our chain length? It's 3. I think you pop chainsaw. And then you have to decide where the best available area is to pop the chainsaw. I think you want to do it... Well, no, because we know that's bad. So I think you want to pop it... I mean, honestly, this coin is not terrible. Okay, that opened up a lot of space. I'm going to pop the chest. Oh, baby. Give me all the stuff. 2 head armor. Okay. If you have no magic items when you enter a stage, gain a random uncharged magic item. Okay, you know what? We don't have armor, so just give me it. We also got leg armor. Every 50 turns, gain a random omen if you just clicked on a 3 or greater. I think that's horrifying. Whenever you lose an item, get it back after 100 turns. Monsters roll extra times and use the weakest result. That one's really good, dude. That's really good. Whenever you create a 5-turn chain of value 2 or greater, gain a defense. That's spicy. That's spicy. If you're missing more than half of your lives when you complete a stage, restore your life to the max. Dude, this is crazy. Double the value of diamonds is insane. You're immune to omens until your next mistake. Just pop it. Okay, we're going to put burning on this cell. And then we're going to pop it. I'm immune to omens, so put on the leg armor, to be honest with you. And then we're chilling, right? Collect these. So that was extremely spicy. We just did a whole freaking journey of stuff right there. I loved every second of it. That was exactly what I wanted out of that item, by the way. It just took... I know it took a long time for us to get to that point, but I'm very pleased by it. So this is when you go like this, and we just gained 5 coins for that, which is chill. It's so good, dude. It's so good. How can you be upset? There's no such thing as being upset right now. It's just all positive. It's all positive until it's not. Which, I mean, that's basically the mantra of this game. We know there's something we can do up there, but I don't know what it is. So I think we want to just hold off for the time being. Wait, we got coins for days everywhere. Is there anything else I can pop? I can get rid of items, but I don't think there's anything that I would like to get rid of at the current moment in time. We're going to have another chainsaw soon, too, which we absolutely can use again. I will have no issues popping that chainsaw yet again. Okay. How in the world can you Olexa bad in this scenario right now? What do you want? 4 coins and you'll fight for me? It's 4 freaking coins, dude. Why would you not let the man fight? Let him loose in that area, see if he comes up with anything of value. He already killed an enemy. The man's he's gone nuts. He's doing his job. Okay. What are we looking at? 2 right here, 2 right here. Oh, work your way down. Work your way down. You got all kinds of stuff over here. Let's go with a 1-banger. Beautiful. Little 2-banger, another little 2-banger, 1-banger. 3-banger is already satisfied. 1-banger, 1-banger. We know this has to be, which means this has to be. Beautiful. Give me the heart. What's going on with you over here, sir? I'm just gonna let you do your thing. I mean, it's an easy to figure out area, but I'll let you get excited. That's a 50-50, which I don't want to deal with at all. Maybe that dude can walk all the way over there and figure out that 50-50 for me. Maybe he also can get the hell out of this area. Because he's not really helping me in the slightest over here. Still 18 enemies, huh? That's a lot. I mean, that's a lot. 2 enemies here means it has to be this. Little 1-2 punch. You're like that. Give me the 5. Getting close to some active stuff, but not really close enough that I feel great about any of our actions. Which means that I gotta get interesting over here. So we know one of these 2. So it could be this, right? More logically, it would be this, because it covers that 3. But I don't think that's a guess that I'm willing to take. We also know that you gotta have... Well... So this is a 2-1 right now. And this is a 1-1. So, I mean, it could be this, and they just don't share. And actually, it is. So that's wild. I didn't actually expect that, but we knew that. Okay, what do we find? A little coin action. A little coin action did not hurt nobody. Coin action, good action. Okay, 10 enemies to go. This top area is fricked. Just gonna tell you right now. It is fricked. Because we just don't know anything over here. I think you have to go with the jank logic that I showed you. These are worth double. Thank you for the 10 cents and soul from that. We also know that this is safe. Okay. 5-banger, 3-banger, 2-banger, 2-banger, 3-banger. 4 enemies left, huh? Okay. Well, we know that... I think this has to be. It doesn't have to be, does it? It could be this. Crap. That is not ideal. It's not ideal. So it's 1 here. It's 1 here. And then it's 2 down here. And the 2 have to be here, which means that these have to be safe, which means we can work our way down. Okay. So now we're down to the 50-50s. I mean, it sucks there's 2 of them, right? I think pathfinding just saved my ass. Okay, cool. I mean, how can you complain? That went extraordinarily well. Okay, we move on. We're gonna win, I think. Heart drops are converted to diamonds if you're not injured. I mean, look, we're just gonna buy all this, right? You can find duplicate items. When you enter a stage, reduce the minimum power by your highest number of dupes, okay? For a number of turns equal to your total mana plus 1, you cannot take damage from failed guesses. That also feels positive. I think I should just pop that as soon as I get in here. And this is just a normal-ass level, dude. So, I don't know. Kind of feels good to me. And you're a flare lady? Okay. Well, we'll let you flare once. We know... Okay. I'm gonna pay you. And then you can keep flaring for right now. Because I really just need you to get super excited. That's all. Do we know this is bad? Yeah, we know that's bad. 1-2 rule. We know that. We also know that one of these has to be bad. That doesn't really help me a lot, though. We know this has to be like this. That helps me. And then this starts to help me here as well. Okay. So a 2 there, 2 there. This is a little cursed, what we have going on. The music is also extremely, extremely excited. Okay. We're gonna move her as the flare lady in a second. I just want to... I want to get her a little less crazy real quick. Okay, so it has to be one... So this has to be a spot. And then it's one of these, and that's the same exact on this side too. There's some symmetry with this. Some symmetry that really does not affect me at all. This has to be like this. And oh, this helps us so much. Okay. So she has cleared out this. I'm going to move her to go that way for a little bit. And then every time we pop this, she do be flaring. She do be flaring. So that has to be... There's a burning cell as well. Dude, the music is actually... It's too crazy for my small little brain right now. It's just going nuts. They got John Williams to compose this track. It's crazy. Okay. We're out here. We're doing it. Honestly, dude, I'm about as confident as anybody can be. It's crazy because when I was actually playing DemonCrawl as a legitimate series and wasn't just memeing, okay, so you're gonna kill yourself, and that's okay. That's okay. I know it's very sad, but it is okay. So what? It'll die. Oh well. Cause she about to... There she goes. There she goes. There she goes again. Okay. We're at a 7-turn Pathfinder. Here's the thing. We don't want that, though. So let's find a reason. There we go. So now our Pathfinder should be at 0. So let's make it... We're going to try to make it 1. Or something like that. Right? Here we go. Chain length 2. And then we're going to pop chainsaw. And we're going to go... Okay, real quick. Chainsaw. Spawn a saw blade on a target empty cell, set its lifespan. Yeah, so it doesn't matter where we set it. It now has a lifespan of 2. And then we just need it to kill one other thing and then go buck wild. And honestly, it's not a terrible place to do right here. It's a little janky area. Let's do it. And that makes this just so much more cleared up. I dig up all kinds of stuff. What is all this? Why did I dig up all this? I think what is going on? I don't really know what's going on, but that's okay. There's a lot of things on the left as well. What the hell is Evermetal? Dude, I'm freaking confused as hell. What'd they do to me? Everything got very confusing all of a sudden. It could be that I'm just stupid as well. I like to think that's not the case, though. But it probably is. Okay, this has to be bad, which makes those like that. Honestly, the biggest issue with this damn level is I can't see for friggin' crap right now. So there's that thing back. We also have randomly use one of your consumable items without losing it. So that would use this crap. The electrifying. Okay. So now they're all electric. Cool. Yeah, I'm with it. And it doubles the potency, which means the heart gets doubled. Okay. And the coins are twice as potent. But wasn't this supposed to wear off? Oh, after 1 turn. Gotcha. So after I hit something. Well, my eyes are bleeding looking at this. I've never been more grateful for that to turn off. Dude, I mean, it's just going so well. I know that you're looking at this situation, you're going, it seems a little bad, Tyler, but I think it's actually just going absurdly well. I mean, nothing about this is bad. Literally nothing. It's all positive. Now, this down area is a little janky. We don't even have any huge numbers that we can get, you know, tons of extra money. And we still have so much real estate over here to work with. So we're kind of in business still. Let's pop that. I'm keeping all this money on the ground so that if we get ourselves a huge block SAWBLADE again, then we can do some exploding, right? Makes for easy exploding. Except my SAWBLADE's gone. Because something's happening where you keep on replacing my items. I clearly did not pay attention to something going on in this level. And it's now biting me in the ass because I don't know what's going on. Okay, this is a 50-50. You can literally go straight to hell with that. I have no interest in messing with that. I probably should pick up the coins at this point, but, I mean, who cares? Right? Who cares? Set your lives and max lives equal to the target valued cell? No. No, no, no. I don't think so. Okay. This is me picking up the coins so that I can feel good about the fact that I had no idea what my next move was. There's another soul right there. 1s are good, 2s are good, 2s are still good, 3s are good. We like 3s. We love 3s. Look at the 3s. Look at them go. This area down here is still jank. Never mind. We can get there a little bit. This 4 has to be like that, which means that 3 is like that. Still jank here though. Because one of these 2 has to be bad. 14 enemies left. I mean, I feel like we are in the home stretch for level 4. We still have some 50-50s that I really don't want to deal with. But if we can get it down to a very low amount of 50-50s, I will be over the moon happy. This is still absolutely terrible. So it's one of these 2 and this. Which means it's that, and that, and that, okay? The 3 has to be like this, which means it's like that, and like that, and like that, and like that, and that brings us down to 5 enemies remaining. Which means there's a lot in that lower corner, actually. I don't like that. It means there's 4 in this bottom corner. Jesus criminy. That's too many. So we should just guess here, right? Is that not the move? With 9 armor, I think you just guess down here. Because we know one of these 2 is bad. Let's pretend, right? So that's like that. This is like this. And that means there's 2 more here. And only 1, so this has to be bad. And we win. Oh, baby. Let's go. He's actually so good. It's absurd how good he's become at DemonCrawl. The Witch of Ancestry is disappointed. But you know who's not disappointed? Freaking you, because I'm a winner. That's right. I'm a winner. I unlock 7 billion things, and you can bow down to me because apparently I'm just insanely good at the game now. Something that I didn't realize we would discover during Olexamas, but hey, I'm happy nonetheless. Let's do Quest 5 in the next episode, because I'll just keep on cranking it. We'll just keep on cranking it. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. You have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.